This video, what I want to do is I want to talk you through a couple different ways to make videos and also my personal preference, what I'm biased towards. So why don't we hop right in? If you don't already know, if you're watching this video, chances are you already know that I've done a decent amount of travel this past year, and um, even before when I wasn't traveling so much, I always preferred to make videos with my phone. When I first started making videos, what I realized is that I had a iPhone that had a good camera on it, and instead of trying to learn a whole new DSLR camera setup or to even have to transport it, because a lot of the videos that I was doing was on the go, on the move, and I'm talking about even before I was traveling, in terms of doing what's called walk and talk videos. And those stemmed from my experience with public speaking coaching, because we had an exercise that worked really well for our customers that was called a walk and talk. And we had a few other variations of it. But for the video content, it turned into a walk and talk video. And I'm still biased towards having the mobile first setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a couple different ways you can make a video. One is actually not going to be mobile first. It has good capabilities, but it's not mobile first. That's why I don't tend to use it personally as much. You'll realize when you start building a team, you don't need the mobile first setup as much. But personally, I like the ability to make content on the go. So the first way you can go about creating content is if you go and onto Google and you search online video editor, there's a very good chance that you get some of the same options every time. I think for a while there was a software called Veed.io, and I had a couple friends who actually use that software. I only used it a little bit, but what I found early on when I was creating videos on the go was to use a software called Kapwing. It's spelled like Capwing, but with a K, so Kapwing. I think early on they must have just had really good SEO, because they would pop up near the top of Google results. But what I liked about theirs is that I could record my video content right into the cloud editor, so that didn't take up more and more space on my phone. And then I could have the editing done mobily, or the editing could be done on the desktop. And over time, they've actually went through a rebranding, and they've added some more AI tools that help speed up the video editing process. So I do like that one. I don't personally use Kapwing that much anymore. My team uses the Adobe Creative Suite, but I still like the ability for on the go type content. And there's actually other options that I could share. And if you think that's valuable, I'm happy to do that. I also don't know if it'd be valuable to just keep listing a bunch of different softwares that I've used. So that's a mobile first option. The option that has a lot of capabilities, but it's not mobile first, is an app called Descript. So it looks like Descript. Sometimes I've heard the founder say Descript. Sometimes I've heard the founder say Descript. Descript. Their pitch, their marketing pitch, sales pitch, what have you, is video editing like a Word doc. What that means is when you put in a video to get edited, you get a transcript. And when you make edits to that transcript, it makes those corresponding edits into the video. So basically, when you delete words, that part of the video is extracted from the video. So it's actually a really cool idea. And there's a lot of good capabilities with it. However, I don't like that it's not mobile first, or at least to have like a mobile ability. And I don't mean in terms of like an iOS app or an Android app, because even Kapwing doesn't have an app for editing, but you can still use their online editor on your phone. Whereas Descript, if you try to log in from your phone, it's going to say that Descript is not available on mobile. So as I mentioned, when you're building a team, it's not of the utmost importance to have mobile first video editing options. But I think personally, if you're just getting started and you don't have a team, that it makes a lot more sense to start with the mobile first options, and then you can use another option like Descript once you start building a team, or if you were to hire a company like mine, we tend to use Adobe Creative Suite, but there are times that we will use Descript as well. So I hope you enjoy this one. I gave you the mobile first option for creating videos, and uh, another option that's not mobile first. It's desktop only, but has good capabilities. So let me know. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know of these two options, which ones you think you will use, or if you already have used one of these, let me know how your experience was on that. All right, so I'll be talking with you in the next one. Peace.